My friends, we're going to talk about self-discipline here and how it positively impacts your life. Your click indicates the free will and curiosity inherent in an ordinary person's nature. However, it doesn't define whether you are disciplined or not. What defines that is a complex array of factors we'll delve into here, considering the century-long teachings of the famous Marcus Aurelius, who occupied the Roman throne between AD 161 and 180, commonly known as the Roman Emperor. The last of the good emperors found opportunities during the Aurelian Principate to compile a collection of personal writings known as meditations. In these texts, the Roman emperor shared a series of insightful thoughts on personal development. Today we'll discuss 10 steps that will consistently help you build and value self-discipline. As always, stay focused, be resilient, and watch the video till the end. Put away your phone, stop multitasking, and focus on this content as a single task. This will significantly aid you. Now, let's continue with the video. 1. Defining your goals. It's important to explore your purpose among the teachings on self-discipline in Aurelius's writings. Marcus Aurelius says, "I must work, I am an individual, fulfilling my calling, which is to act in this world." Each person has a purpose, something inherent in their destiny. Fulfilling this purpose is our responsibility, because it's what motivates us to get up every morning. When you clearly understand your goals and how your mission is connected to them, you significantly increase your chances of completing these tasks. For instance, let's assume your tire bursts and you need to change it. Your goal would be to change the tire as quickly as possible to continue your journey. You'll fulfill this task regardless of any fatigue you might feel. The greatest catalyst for self-discipline is having a reason to complete the task. If you don't know where to start immediately. If you aspire to be a writer, it doesn't require more motivation or advice. Just start practicing what interests you and face it every day, just as it comes. Because your inner drive is what will ignite your motivation and effort. It's your purpose. Like your goals, self-discipline involves finding compelling reasons to complete a task and committing to see it through. 2. Believe in yourself and your desire to achieve. Satisfy your appetite and keep your focus in mind. After setting a strong purpose, it's time to develop a pragmatic action plan that will assist you in reaching your goals. It's not just about sticking to the goals. It's about staying committed to the small steps along the path to those goals. Regardless of the challenges that arise, it's crucial to do what's necessary and remain fully dedicated. Self-discipline is the ability to take action and do what needs to be done regardless of your physical, mental, or emotional state. Having everything you want in life, being what you want, and doing what you want hinges on your ability to take the necessary steps and act to reach your goals. Begin by creating an effective action plan that includes a deadline for reaching your goal. Additionally, structure this plan around manageable milestones that break down your goal. Using Marcus's teachings will help you make progress toward the desired outcome in small increments of time. This strategic control empowers you, instilling a sense of mastery over the tasks and projects you undertake. Ultimately, what you're aiming to avoid is succumbing to a sense of overwhelm. A heavy load can quickly lead to procrastination, and remember that procrastination can lead to stagnation. And of course, where there's stagnation, there's no room for self-discipline to flourish. 3. Be present every day. You should construct your life step by step and take pleasure in every success possible. Even after establishing a strong purpose and a practical plan, many of us struggle to reach our goals. It's often due to a lack of consistency that we experience disappointment. It's crucial to show up and dedicate yourself to the work every single day. The simple act of showing up and immersing yourself in your profession has a positive impact on mental resilience. It enhances your focus and embraces the challenging process required to achieve something significant. Before you begin reaping any benefits, you must invest countless hours of work. Self-discipline involves developing the habit of consistency, the motivation to repeatedly do something until it becomes innate. Therefore, the occasional failure, like skipping exercise when you're supposed to, doesn't define who you are. Discipline shapes your willpower and persistence. Failure doesn't define who you are. Your ability to persist is a characteristic of discipline and progress. A bad day doesn't have to turn into a bad week, and a bad week doesn't have to become a bad year. Every morning when you wake up, remember it's a new day, a new opportunity, and focus your attention on what's in front of you, life itself. Be intentional. 4. Uphold voluntary challenges. We should discipline ourselves in small matters and progress to more significant issues later on. If your head hurts, try not to complain. Avoid complaining every time you have an ache. I'm not saying you can't express dissatisfaction, just don't overdo it. Voluntary challenges serve as a way to develop our self-discipline. Facing voluntary challenges means regularly testing ourselves, and at times, deliberately disrupting our routine. This makes us more resilient when we encounter real challenges. Voluntary challenges might involve skipping a meal, fasting for a night, taking a cold shower, refraining from smoking, sleeping on the floor, even if it's cold and raining, leaving your coat at home, or donating half your clothes to charity. Additionally, you might choose not to use social media for a few days or keep your smartphone in a drawer. By regularly doing these things, you'll begin to understand the meaning of scarcity and difficulty, realizing that it's possible to live with both if necessary. 5. Apply the principle of the dichotomy of control. Your power lies not in external events but within your mind. Recognize this, and you'll find strength. Getting upset over small things damages discipline. You have a goal and you're working on it, but then thoughts and concerns about something beyond your external control start bothering you. In such situations, the best approach is to apply Epictetus's principle of the dichotomy of control. Distinguish between what's within your control and what's beyond it. If you accept what's beyond your control, you'll experience tranquility. When you feel distressed or distracted, remember this. Is there a problem in your life? No, then don't worry. Is there a problem in your life? Yes, can you do something about it? Yes, then don't worry. No, then don't worry. Never assume the role of a victim. Do your work without complaining. Have you ever said any of these phrases? I was born in these conditions. I never had the opportunity to learn differently. My family set a very bad example. Everyone behaves this way. In fact, these are excuses people use to justify staying as they are, instead of striving to grow. You must take responsibility. The victim mentality is the enemy of mental resilience. You may not be at fault, but the course of your life depends on determining what's under your control and acting accordingly with your own hands. Instead of automatically resorting to self-pity, it's crucial to train your mind to approach situations this way. Blaming others when things go wrong is undoubtedly easier, but only those with a considerable degree of mental fortitude can move forward and make things right even when the fault isn't theirs. It's not those who point fingers at others, but those who take initiative to act who move forward. When you victimize yourself or blame your current situation, you relinquish control and evade personal responsibility, and without a sense of ownership, significant progress becomes an impossible task. 6. Embrace delayed gratification. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, it's to say you were born not to do things and experience them, but to feel good about yourself. Do you not see the plants, birds, ants, spiders, and bees combining to fulfill their individual duties? Are you here to set the world in order as much as possible? And as a human, why aren't you running to do what nature requires? Delayed gratification refers to the ability to wait to achieve delayed desires. Imagine being at a New Year's party while trying to lose weight and being faced with plates filled with delicious and enticing food. If you give in and fill your plate with calorie-laden snacks, it could harm your diet. You might be satisfied, resist, and spend the evening eating salad and carrots. You'll likely have a greater reward in the future, shedding those unwanted pounds and fitting into your favorite pair of jeans. The ability to focus on our goals is often referred to as self-discipline, and the postponement of pleasure is often seen as a central part of this behavior. We delay what we want now in order to achieve something different and better later. 7. Don't heed the naysayers. When someone accuses you or people offer similar criticisms, look into their souls and see who they are as individuals. You'll realize you don't need to worry about their particular opinions about you. When you believe you have a unique purpose in life and are willing to do whatever it takes to accomplish it, even if it's just for yourself, you'll be impervious to those who oppose you. Those who say no are the ones who criticize, object, or oppose. They love to say no. They might like you, but they fear progress, so they're against everything. And their opinions harm your self-discipline. Understand that being upset by the opinion of someone you don't know or respect is as pointless as being upset about the weather. It's a waste of energy. Their voice doesn't deserve your attention. It doesn't have the power to disrupt your peace as they might wish. Seek honest feedback actively from people you respect, but if someone has a history of constant opposition, disregard them. 8. Seek out wise individuals who will inspire you. Even forming friendships with good-natured individuals to shape your life like theirs can be beneficial. It's the perfect time to seek guidance that will strengthen your self-discipline. More specifically, among your role models, you might find friends, family members, and colleagues who have achieved the goals you're working on. Ask yourself, who is accomplishing this right now? Who has successfully reached this goal? Who has successfully developed this habit? Who is displaying the self-discipline required in this field? What can I learn from this person that will help me on my journey? 9. Genuinely assess your day. These are traits of a rational soul. Self-awareness, self-examination, and determining your destiny are among the most effective ways to cultivate more discipline. Use this time to examine and identify your weaknesses, to be incredibly honest with yourself, and to connect with your own being. Evaluating every night will increase your personal awareness at every stage of the day, as you actively gather information to form constructive answers to these questions. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? Where was my discipline and self-control tested, and how did I perform? What did I do wrong, and why did it happen? Also, how can I improve? Now you have an idea of how you can progress tomorrow. But don't blame yourself. Follow Seneca's example and forgive yourself. Show yourself kindness. Research shows that forgiving yourself prevents procrastination compared to blaming yourself. And don't just criticize yourself. Acknowledge what you've done well so that you can repeat it tomorrow. Thanks for your attention. If this content added value to your life, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you've watched the video this far, don't forget to comment. Stay strong in the comments. Take care of yourself. Stay strong.